Fluffy, I know, we gotta tell them. Did you know that it's free? It is 100% free for you to subscribe to the channel. So you make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and comment your favorite part of the video. Anyways, let's jump right into today's episode. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel the Big O. This is the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear and his green hair. Today, the Fluffy Poodle and I are over here at Elizabethtown Community College because they have a lot of amazing things going on today.
All right, Carla, this is what you need.
You already see they have a whole bunch of clothes over there that the Family Scholar House is giving away for any student and family in need while they're here attending ECTC. 11 a.m.
Right? At 10 o'clock, it opens up at 10. We don't want people, we send out an email to 1,000 people, and then we don't want everybody.
Anytime y'all finish the project, that's all you need.
You're not pretty long right to the car.
So that it's sticking out that way.
The gowns, they're for a program that we use. We do have ice cream in there. We do have, what was it, other pizzas. Frozen pizzas. You get one frozen pizza, you can get some ice cream, and then you'll get like a entree meal. It's like
As we're walking through and getting all this types of food, I looked over and I seen this amazing sign right here. This sign says Gowns for Grads. And you know, that's quite awesome. Gowns for Grads is kind of a tongue twister, but with that being said, they provide gowns and caps for graduating students here at ECTC. So definitely check out the Family Scholar House and the people over at ECTC. So when you graduate, you're looking good. We just got done getting some of the tomatoes and the fresh vegetables over there. Now we need to come over to the section where they have a whole bunch of pastries and bread. What type of pastries should we get? I mean, they have bagels, they have giant pies, they have a little bit of everything. But I think today I'm gonna go ahead and get me some of the bolillo that I normally always get. And if you haven't seen me get this type of bread in previous videos, make sure you check that out. Key lime pie. Look, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are going to come here hungry, but they're going to leave with their belly full. And that's what it's all about here at the Family Scholar House in ECTC, is helping the community, helping everybody grow. Because when you take care of your community takes care of you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, as I walk away, I seen them brownie bites down there in the box. They probably holding them off, because I know I'd be holding them off. You see everybody laughing. No, they don't do stuff like that, but they definitely put out the stuff in the appropriate time so everybody can eat good. Wow, they definitely hooked us up today. I'm talking about pizzas, to, you know, an Asian meal kit, lettuce, chips, some pasta, we got sugar, we have a whole bunch of stuff to really help alleviate our food bill here in America. And especially for us students, us college students. I look so happy when I'm out there, and it's like, do I actually need that food? A lot of you guys see on the videos, we travel all over and we do a lot of things to help our communities, but being a student, being a disabled veteran, with a service dog, do I have food insecurities? And the answer to that question is yes. I do have food insecurities. My family does struggle. Being a fixed income and having my wife, being hurt right now. She's, having that major car accident. Things are very tough. And just like most families in America live paycheck to paycheck. And, a lot of families do struggle. And we are one of those families right now. Why am I telling you this? I own a business, but that business is doing great, but I haven't actually, ever paid myself yet. I do have a savings account and credit cards and stuff, to make sure I'm really taken care of. But there's opportunities like this, Fluffy. There's opportunities in the community that are out there to help students and help families and help the community when they're in need. So they don't go into financial distress. Fluffy, break. Go lay down, buddy. Since it being so hot, you know, we're not going to do training, and this is why we're going to pop up this image real quick. Yeah, that's right. It's well over 100 degrees, and we're not going to train Fluffy Poodle on today's video. Today's video is going to tell you a little story and give you a little inspiration so you too can follow your dreams, even if it's going to a food pantry or to, you know, food events like this where they help out the community. So it helps build them up, and not just, you know, with the nutrition, but also through their mind, their body, and their overall whole being. Now I'm going to start this story off by going way back when I was very young. See, when I was very young, I was raised extremely poor. So poor that I lived in government housing and in a very dangerous neighborhood that was pretty wild apartment complex. Growing up, I remember hearing a lot of bangs and seeing a lot of police force and a lot of violence in our local area. But crazy as it may seem, there was always mentors everywhere, and a lot of the people in the community, they didn't utilize those mentors how they should. But my mom and my father, my members of my family, they pushed me and my brothers and sisters every single time to be active in those. So while we were active, you know, in a lot of organizations, you know, like Boy Scouts and church and different other things, we were still exposed to different types of insecurities, like, you know, not having enough money for food. There was that one time where my nickname was, you know, Butter, because my mom caught me underneath the table eating a stick of butter because that's all we had in the refrigerator. We were that poor. That poor, living off government rice in a bag and block cheese. I mean, those were luxuries to me when I was younger. Luxuries because I knew when we got those things in that we were gonna eat good that night. Yeah, Fluffy, but not knowing that we were still poor, but my parents played it off wonderfully. But that's not the purpose of this story. The purpose of this story is to learn from how we grew up and learn from different mistakes. And I learned growing up that I never ever wanted to have a refrigerator that was empty. I learned that I would have to work extremely hard. So I joined the military, and I thought that that was the most proud job to have. And it was the most proud job to have. But unfortunately, you don't get paid that much being a young private, and my refrigerator was still struggling paycheck to paycheck. But again, at the beginning, when, you know, I got some money in, just like when my mom would go to the food pantries and get that in, I felt like a king for a first couple days. Those first couple days of feeling like a king is something that I wanted to pursue for the rest of my life. So I had to continue to work harder and harder to get on the next level and the next level and the next level. And when I got on that high enough level to fill my refrigerator from the 1st to the 30th and continue that and never have it empty, I felt amazing. But then I was like, I need to upgrade my vehicle because it started breaking down. I need to upgrade this. And then I had to realize I need to work harder and harder and harder. But how do I work harder? I work harder by furthering my education. Furthering my education just like each and every one of you should. And did you know that you can join a community college or a university for barely any money, and because there's so many grants, so many scholarships, so many opportunities for you to learn maybe, you know, just one class, 2 class, get another degree, get a certificate, get another accomplishment, get another something to help you pursue your dreams. So what I'm actually getting at, if you haven't caught on by now, is for you to follow your dreams and for you to get out of an area that you may be in right now, is you got to work hard, and you have to see and utilize those opportunities that's in your community, and utilize those opportunities like me and the Fluffy Poodle did today by going to get a little bit of food to help out on that food bill, help out on that food insecurity that we have right now. But you see, having those opportunities and utilizing those things in our community will help me put my attention to other parts of my life so I can pursue my dreams, so we can, you know, get more of that, I'm not trying to say it like this, but some more finances in so we can, you know, get rid of that food insecurity that we have right now. So I want you to understand, just because, you know, a lot of you see a lot of greatness, a lot of goodness on the video that's only, you know, a couple minutes on the internet, know that behind the scenes, I may have a truck ceiling that's falling apart, you know, in the video. I may drive a car that's damaged all over, but it gets me to point A to point B. And, you know, I may go to food pantries, but, you know, it helps alleviate certain things. So we can, you know, do videos like this and tell our story to inspire others, because one day, trust me, one day we'll be able to have an organization that'll give back a lot more, or we'll be able to, you know, push a lot of the support, a lot of the stuff that we do with my business, and a lot of stuff that me and the Fluffy Poodle do here on the internet, push it back into the community to give back to the people who may have been going through things like we are right now, because we truly understand how it feels. So with that being said, it's time to wrap up this video. Until next time, you guys know who this is. This is Daniel the Big O with the Fluffy, excuse me, I burped there, with the Fluffy Poodle. Make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys. Excuse me, I burped again. We'll see you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's episode. Y'all have an amazing day. Bye-bye.